Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 52 of my Rags to Riches Discover University edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's go time for Dora for their second Nooboo. So we're here at the hospital, and Noah is over there freaking out, as they do. So let's follow her in. I'm thinking she's hoping it's not going to take too long. It's taken a little while now, so hopefully we get the results soon. And it is a boy. So he's going to be Colin. And it looks like we only got one, and he's crying already. He has a dirty diaper. So let's hope we can get a picture. Though it'll be a bit of a stinky picture since he has a dirty diaper. I don't know whether she could change his diaper. No, she's going to just pick him up. Well, we'll get a picture. Luckily, you can't see the dirt too much. The green fume that much. Well, now I can see it. We'll get one with the green fume too. But the first one, I think I didn't really notice it. So we're going to take them back, and I'll be back. Well, we're back, and little Colin, I'm guessing, is hungry, though he was dirty. There's the bottle. Obviously, he's hungry, but we'll see whether he needs a diaper change too. When I came back, he was upstairs, but now he is down here. And she is sad. Oh, no. New sibling from meeting a new sibling. She's in tears after meeting a new sibling she didn't want. Well, why don't you come pay attention to why don't we brighten her day and maybe give her a little hug to show that she is still, important. She'll have someone to play with later. We're gonna maybe read her a toddler book. If you can get that umbrella out of your hand. Well, she's dancing. Oh, look at her. Maybe we'll hug lovingly. I don't know if she's going to read the book. Oh, well, no, he's going to read. Oh, it's okay. Poor little Eileen. I think she's fussy, if I remember correctly, because I rolled that and I decided to stick with it, even though it's not my favorite trait, but I figured we'd go with it anyways. And I expect that our little Colin is a spellcaster because the bassinet is a spellcaster bassinet. I think I had stuck the other one in our inventory because I just wanted to see what we get. Because if they come in a spellcast, if they generate a spellcaster bassinet, then that's what they are. Same with if it's a alien, they generate an alien bassinet. That's the best of my knowledge. That's what I've always noticed. And the same with vampires. So I don't play with vampires very much. Now she's also angry. She's had enough. She's had enough of the books. Maybe Daddy can read you to bed. We'll select the bed and we'll read Eileen to sleep. I put the baby out here just so that we didn't have to unlock our bedroom for the nanny to be able to access the baby when we hire the nanny, which we often do. And she is still really sad. 3 hours. She'll be fine when she wakes up tomorrow. So Dora, why don't you come here and sell that to Collector? And I did stick a couple over here. So we'll sell those. Oh, this one's to Art Gallery. Who did that? Camden. So we'll sell that to Art Gallery. We can't sell it on our little street gallery. So I moved the easel over so that we had room for the baby to be out here in the middle of our living space. Hopefully, she had page rage, so she might not like to be read to sleep, but I like to read them to sleep because then let's see, is it gonna work? I can put the walls back and cut away. I had them up so we could sell those paintings. And Dora, why don't you come over here and finish this painting here? Oh, we got a little bit of money. Resume. From our roommates, and Lola is no thank you. Why don't you come here and rally the troops? Oh, and it's new skill day, so we have to start it. We don't really, we'll ask after all. So let's take a look at what skills she can learn. Bowling, not as easy. Maybe the easiest one that would be also beneficial for her is charisma. And one thing with new skill day is it has to actually be either a new skill or a skill that is below level 5 for it to register as being complete. So if she was to say work on gardening and get that up to level 9, that won't register. Even logic is already at level 5, so getting it to 6 won't. Handiness would. So any of the ones that are 4 or less will, if you increase it to the next level, will count. So I don't think you can adopt the babies as care dependents. It's when they become toddlers. So she has to plant something. Oh, I know what I was going to have her do. I don't know if she ever bought she did buy them, but she didn't actually plant them. So why don't we come here and plant these various things so that we can get this plant. And then we'll just sell this into our inventory. And then we will come here and weed. Weed all. And then she can supercell. Yes, she can, because she already has a high enough skill. And we may as well come and ask for gardening tips and check pockets for seeds. We'll work on new skill day with her a little later. Right now, we're just going to get some gardening done. But Noah, you are a bit hungry. So I think what I had done is I had that club gathering start, but we couldn't actually rally the troops right away. So now we're going to do that. So it looks like Colin has a dirty diaper. So I've asked Blake to do it. And it actually looked like he had a dirty diaper, of course, at the hospital, but he didn't have one there because when we came home, he was fine. Okay, you've talked enough. Why don't you just do that? So what skills can you work on? You have a lot higher. You could do fishing would be an easy one. Gourmet cooking, probably the easiest one because we don't have to go anywhere for that. So, and rocket science. What homework do you have to do? You have singing, so none of those are really going to do anything for you. And you need to earn your degree, which you're not anywhere near to doing that. So probably he won't earn it in this Let's Play because we're pretty much getting to the end of this. There's really not much point in doing much else with it. So let's look at the food aspiration. And he has to cook meals while inspired, and then he needs to make them excellent. I don't know. Hopefully the gourmet meal would be excellent, which is what I want him to work on. But we're going to take a chance to see if it is. And this is normal. And you should come here and garnish it so that it's not normal. It becomes excellent. And then let's take a look at you and see what skills you can work on. So that also I want you to work on. Guitar is probably an easy one, or actually handiness would be really good because I would like her to improve her handiness so that she gets higher in that skill. Let's see, where's the nerd brain? She needs to craft and she has to repair or upgrade an object. So do you have anything in your inventory that's actually fully upgraded? Where can we do some upgrading of something that is useful and also within your ability, your range that you can do, and also work on your skill? Let's come here. Do we have oh, we don't actually have one of those tables down here. What do you have to do for your degree? You have wellness. Where are you with your wellness skill? Oh, you're too high for that to count. So we need to buy one of those tables, which I often find it under activities and skills and then go to creative, and that's where you will be able to find it. So here we go. So why don't you come here and craft a sculpture? That's good enough. Why don't you craft a knife block? And then when you're finished that, why don't we come and try and upgrade this? It's already done. Okay. Can we upgrade this? We could. Nope. It requires level 4. So we could do this, but we need some upgrade parts, which he doesn't seem to have in her inventory. So we would have to, probably just easier just to buy them. So Noah might have some, but I'm not going to worry about him. So he hopefully when he comes inside, we're going to go here. And this became excellent. So we're going to put it in the fridge. And of course sell. Oh, I can't clean that for some reason. I can't drag it. Or maybe she was about to do it. No. I don't know why I can't clean it up. He has to clean it up. But we can get rid of this. And luckily you're now inspired. So we are going to... He needs to work on this. But right now we're going to do this gourmet cooking. So we're going to cook a gourmet meal. And he's only level 1. So we're going to make some garlic noodles. And there's a good chance, probably 50-50, whether it's going to become excellent. The only reason that it may become excellent is because he is inspired. So Lola, you didn't get so can you water the plants before Patchy gets to them all? Because Patchy's going to do them all. Or was it raining? No, I can't water unless Patchy already did everything. So why don't you come here and just forget that and supercell. And we won't bother doing any evolving right now because we... Oh, she's maxed that. I was going to say we don't want to bother because she has to weed or water plants, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, so maybe there's no point waiting on that. So we're not going to worry about that, and she is actually going to work on one of these skills that we need, charisma. We are going to come here and practice speech so that she will get that done, hopefully. And did you get yours done? Yes, you did. And was it even excellent? Good. Even better. So they're essentially, we're going to put this in the fridge and we're going to check and see whether she got hers leveled up. So even better. And I don't think I'll worry about the rest of it right now. What I'm going to do is essentially have them work on their things they need to do for their classes. And I will be back. So she has got into the distinguished degrees at Brightchester. She is not got accepted to the distinguished degree for computer science, but that wasn't something that interested me for her anyways. I am actually going to take her to Foxbury because I want her to do a degree that leads to education because I think that suits her. And I also just want to switch, like I said, because I don't want to make her a spellcaster. And I find that if you live in the neighborhood, it's much easier when they are spellcasters because then they make it to class on time. If you don't live in the neighborhood, it doesn't really matter, which is why Foxbury will work for her. Oh, we have a dirty diaper. So why don't you come here and change that dirty diaper? And then when you're finished with that, I guess we re-enroll in university? Because it doesn't really seem like there are other options. Oh, good. She's level 6 of parenting. So after all that, I had her, apply to university, but I realized that she would have to drop out of university to be able to switch her university, and she could re-enroll, but that essentially puts her into University of Brightchester, which I would prefer to avoid. I could have her re-enroll and she would get 6 credits there, and then when she does her second degree she would only need 8, but that's still 14, which is more than just dropping out and getting 12 up front in the first place. So though of course this gives her 2 degrees if you do it the other way, and even though she has an F, we could possibly get that up. So why don't we try and see if why don't we try and re-enroll and see how that goes, and if it doesn't work very well then we'll just have her drop out and switch to Foxbury. I have seen issues with re-enrolling, and that's why I was another reason I was a bit hesitant to do it. So we're going to take 2 core classes and 1 elective. Because she has 6 left, I figured 3 a term probably would work versus bothering to push it and do 4. And she is going to stay here, and she does get a merit scholarship, but she'll have to pay. And I guess I thought I had her... Not that it matters. I thought I had her try for some scholarships, but it's not worth it. We have enough money. So she is on academic probation, so she needs to improve her grades. So we're going to come here and have her rally the troops. So maybe that would be actually good to see. So she has... Let's drag this up to make it bigger and we can see better. So she has 1 exam and 2 term papers that she has to do. And her skill is violin, which I think I had her working on just for fun. So she's up to level 5. So let's have her do her homework. And maybe that's a good way to just sort of figure out how this works for this. Sort of a fun final thing, one of the final things we do with this Let's Play. So her class, so she doesn't have a class tomorrow. So she has a class on Tuesday. So we'll just have her, so there's no rush to get any particular homework done. She's just going to do all of her homework. And we will see how that goes. Now, Noah has his last day tomorrow, but he needs a little bit of fun. I had him studying for his singing, which is the one that he... and his charisma is already maxed, so I don't really know how important it is to study, but we're going to let him... He seems to have issues with his fun, I have to say. Oh, it looks like poor Dora does too. So we're going to come here, and we're going to scent that. And then we will place that over there. I actually had Noah doing a debate, so he became a seasoned member. So he is still a seasoned member, I should say. So I had Noah doing his debate downstairs, and it did move him up. He had practice debating. He did all of this stuff, but he's still not over the top. So that's, oh, now she is hangry. She's so hungry. So, and she kind of has to go to the bath. Did she end up using her diaper? Maybe. Possibly. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Is she dirty? Yeah, she definitely used her diaper. She shouldn't use her diaper because she has maxed her skill. I had actually tried to get her, like I had told her, to go to the potty. And who is the best one? Nobody. Call a nanny. We're going to call a nanny because we're a little bit busy right now. And I know she is dirty, but we're going to have to let her... I was going to say we'll call a nanny, but, you know, she is really, really dirty. So we're just going to give Eileen a bath, and then we'll get back to the work that Dora needs to do. She got all her work done for her job, and so she doesn't really need to do any homework because she hasn't started her term. She has her presentation started. Now she has to refine it, and I don't remember where she is on her term paper. So I'm just going to check. I'm not going to actually have her do anything, but I'm going to have her come here, and we're going to see. So we have to actually write it. We haven't done anything for that, but that's all right. She can do the bath, and she needs to do another track, and she needs some fun. All these fun things she needs to do. So I think the priority, we'll have her do the track, and then we'll have her concentrate on her fun. And they're going to essentially work on their homework and getting their stuff done, and I will be back. Well, it's Monday morning, and Dora just earned some money from investing because she's completed the fortune aspiration, so that comes with the shrewd trait. And it is also the start of her term, but her first class isn't, that is Lola's. Dora's first class isn't until for 6 more hours, whereas Noah... he should be going now, so you should go, Noah. I don't know why you didn't go on your own. It's your exam. You need to get going, and hopefully you actually go right away instead of, not so good. Not liking that you're coming inside. Well, she's going through to the front door. No, you're coming into the bedroom and sitting down on the chair in here. Well, I'm not sure how he's going to do because he was really, really late for that, unfortunately. So I do wish that that wasn't an issue. And she is finished. So we're going to have her come and sell these paintings. So we're going to get our bills soon. And that's by Adia, so we'll sell that one. Also by Adia, so we'll sell it. I don't know if we can sell them on our... And this is by Adia, so we'll sell that. Yes, we're fine with that. We'll sell that. And Rosie... I think she's just talkative. She's really loud. To say, why don't you come interact with the cat? Why don't you come talk to the cat? Oh, she's also constantly in heat. I really probably should take her and I thought she, as I've said before, I'm pretty sure she came fixed, but she doesn't seem to be, and she seems to be constantly in heat. So now she's angry because she's so tired. Well, just go sleep. Go have a nap. Yeah, so it could have been better. But could have been worse in terms of the response he got from that. So we may as well have him come home. And I was trying to get Eileen to work on her skills. So he's going to come home, and he may as well scrubberoo himself now that he is home. And then there must be our bills. Is that our bills? Yes, 3,680. So we are going to pay those bills. And I guess just kind of do as he has his exam to do, and that's really it. He could, I said he could interact with Eileen. Why don't you come make friends with your baby? Your second baby. You were pretty busy when Eileen was a baby, so you didn't really have much time to interact with her. So maybe now you can do some interacting with our Colin. Not that you haven't interacted with her as a toddler, but not so much when she was a baby. So I'm just going to get through the day so that we can have Noah finish this particular term, and then I'll be back when we get his results for this term. So we got his grades, and he didn't do very well in one of his classes because he pretty much missed the exam because I had him busy, and then of course because they don't seem to go very promptly when you tell him to go, he didn't make it there and in time, and he got like the worst message possible, even though he has maxed the skills and did everything else he needed to do for the course. But luckily he still has an A average, just that he only got A- for this particular term. Hopefully we'll do better the next time. And we will sign up. And since he has 3 more to do, we'll do the usual 2 and 1 elective. We're going to let him do a logic. And of course we'll stay at home. And he still has his merit scholarship, so we will say okay. And there he goes. He signed up for the next term. And he has 1 exam, luckily this time, and a presentation and a term paper. But we are going to leave this part here, and the next part is going to be the last part. I'll probably play off camera and just show some highlights because I would like to see if possibly we can get him through his degree and perhaps see how Lola's first term goes, whether she's able to get off probation. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!